Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today I want to talk about the cultural shocks that I had on arriving to UAE. So being someone who was born and bred in Nigeria, getting to Dubai, I met some things that were good and bad, or not bad, were good and different from my usual way of seeing them. That's the right thing to say. Number one, the fact that you don't have anything to do with your neighbor. Like, clearly nothing to do with your neighbor. I've stayed a little over a year here in UAE, and to start with, I don't even know who my neighbors are. And when I finally got to get a glimpse of what they look like, in a couple of weeks, that apartment was vacated. I think there's someone there now, but I don't know. You just wake up in the morning, you go about your business, you do your thing, nobody cares, you don't care, and everybody's happy. Unlike my country, Nigeria, where once you're coming out from your gate, there is Mommy Ayomide, Mama Chukwe Buka, and a whole lot of bunch of people to greet. That if you even don't greet them, they will go home to tell your parents that we saw them more and they did not greet us. Sure, you know that kind of thing. So that was number one for me. The fact that ain't nobody care, ain't nobody, that was number one. Is it good or bad? I think it's good. Is it for the likes of me that also don't like visitors? I don't know why. So I think it's okay, because sometimes too much familiarity. Sometimes, But on the other hand, you need to know your neighbors. What if you need someone to quickly close your door or help you get something or update you on recent happening, or I don't know. But the communal life in Nigeria, like, we know our neighbors at least we do. Well, number two is the weather. So I came into UAE when the weather was very cool. Like, they were experiencing their winter and it was really cold. Not like the other type of cold, but it was really cool compared to Nigeria, even in rainy season. And then as we were entering April, May, June, July, oh my God, the sun is hot. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It is hot and very humid. The fact that, I just walk into a mall, the AC and all of that, everywhere is cold. Immediately I'm stepping out of the mall, my glasses are all fogged. Like, I can barely see anything. It is that humid and hot. Like in Dubai, when it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. Hot. Like, to take a 100-meter step, you'll be dripping sweat. It is that hot. So that was another thing. Yes, Nigeria is hot, though. I agree with all of you. But when this place is hot, my dear, it is hot. Remember, it's desert. It is hot. So that's number two. Then number three for me is trying to assess my African things, getting African food, getting African people to make hair, all of those things. Yes, getting African food in UAE is not really hard. Like, there are a lot of African shops, African markets, and all of those things. There are a lot of them. But when you start looking for things like Ubaka, you start looking for things like Ogiri, you now see that true, you are not in your area, but things like yam, plantain, pepper, all those things, egusi and all of that is very, very, very plenty. Like, everywhere it is available. Then getting someone that makes your hair. There are a lot of Nigerians in Dubai, so making your hair is not something difficult. But the thing is, when you convert it to our naira, you'll be like, what is going on here? Like, what is happening? When you convert the money you used to braid hair to naira, you'll be like, man, This is not how much me I pay. Maybe a lot of people in Nigeria, levels differ. A lot of people in Nigeria might have been paying that exorbitant amount, but for me, while I was in Nigeria, I wasn't paying that exorbitant amount. I can braid my hair with 5K, 8K, maximum 10K comfortably. But here, braiding of hair, you'll be hearing 200 dirhams, 250 dirhams, 400 dirhams. Good. Oh, anyway, when you people see that I've cut my hair, just know that I'm cutting costs, because and then when you want to do things like silk press, you'll be hearing 1,000 dirhams, oh good. So in dirhams, it might not be much, but when my Igbo girl sense converts it to my naira, I'm like, huh? Nah. Then number 4 is, here in Dubai, women are given the upper treatments. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Women are placed as priority everywhere. Like in the metro, in the bus, there are sitting sections that are specifically meant for women. They can still sit in other places, but no guy is supposed to sit there. And there are fines if they find another sex there. So it's basically only for men, for women. You always see it written women and children only, and there is 100 dirham fine for any other gender seen in that cabinet. So women are prioritized in UAE. And also, even if you're on the streets and maybe you want to cross, you see a guy just stand for you so that you pass, or maybe you want to take the elevator or the lift, they're always gonna allow you to, like, you go first. And man, the thing they sweet me die, sha. You go first. Even maybe if you're on the queue, sometimes the guys will be like, you go, it's fine, you go. And I'll always say, thank you very much, and I will go. Generally, like everywhere, women are prioritized. Everywhere, women are prioritized. Even in the male section where they're sitting, sometimes when they see female, they stand up sometimes, anyway, in the male. But generally, women are prioritized in Dubai. You're supposed to treat a woman like an egg. Like an egg. Like an egg. Then number 5 is mixing up with lots of nationalities. So in my first place of work, that was the first thing that I had issue with getting on with. Not that difficult in a bad way, but the thing is, I had Indians, Pakistans, Filipinos, which other people again? Some other people, and then their English somehow varies. So in my first few weeks, I had issue with understanding some things they were saying. For example, the Indians or the Pakistans, and they also had issue with understanding what I was saying. If you have been to Dubai, you understand what I'm saying there. This mix of nationalities, like, it takes a while. So over time, I begin to understand how they speak, and they also began to understand my own way of saying. They're like, you Chidima, you always. So that was another thing. Learning the variants in English language was another thing. Because they do things some certain way, they speak some certain way, and it just takes your brain and your ear just a little time to adapt, of which I did. Now I don't have issues. I still have colleagues that are from different nationalities, and I pretty well understand them. So, and I think they understand me. I've not asked them, but I think they understand me too. Oh my God. So that's the thing. Even in my work, sometimes when I'm talking to my clients, they're like, where are you from? I say I'm African. They're like, oh, okay, can I have Indian, or can I have Arabic? I don't understand your English. But I don't have issues with a lot of other people, but that is it. The English language somehow varies, but it's fine. It's okay. Okay, so now I've talked about the cultural shock. Let me now round this video up by saying that all in all, Dubai is a good place, and being here is a good thing for me. Aside the fact that I miss friends and family back home, is a good thing, and I'm super grateful to God for the experience. And Dubai is very lovely. Dubai is homely. They're accommodating people, actually, like very accommodating. And the fact that your things are safe, I can afford to leave my bag here. I'm gonna go home and come back and I'll meet it here. If it's not here, I just need to ask where the security is. They must have taken it to the security, so you're not gonna have your things missing and all of that. So that's a good thing. Dubai is generally a nice place to be, and lots of tourist attractions and blah 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 blah. So those are the things that I've experienced in my stay here, and there might be more, but for now, these are the things that I have experienced, and it's okay. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this my short video. It's very very short, but I hope you enjoyed it. And please remember to comment, share, like, and if you're watching but have not subscribed, please, now is a good time to subscribe. Okay, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you will always know when a new post is up. All right, love you, God bless, bye.